Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition love and general reading. This is for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, December 7th through the 9th, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. Ooh, I like that I see the Ace of Wands come out because when I was shuffling, it fell out and I just put it back into the deck, so it's coming back out. Okay, air signs, I see you. All right, so let me scoot these down so you guys can see. All right, so the central issue, see, can y'all see that? Tip that over a little bit. All right. Central issue, we have the Empress, we have Strength, the Chariot, and we also have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Sun. All right. I want to say all right. What comedian says that? Okay, so with the central issue being the Empress, there is something that is getting ready to manifest. Whatever seed has been planted, whatever has been fertilized, nurtured, watered, is coming to life. There's a manifestation, burst of energy, something new. There's an explosion going on. For some of you, it's going to be an explosion of sexuality. For others of you, it's something creative. It could be something very spiritual because it's new. It's a rebirth of something. A renewal. I feel like you're being inspired. This can also be for those of you that are very independent and maybe have your own business. You just might be in the creative flow, the creative zone this weekend. Romantically, I'm seeing a lot of fire. I'm seeing some sort of secrets coming out. The truth is coming out. Now, also here, what I'm seeing is that maybe for some of you, there was someone that found you very attractive, or you found some very attractive. Guys, if you're watching, this is who you had your eye on. And for some reason, somebody was holding back. Somebody was resistant and really trying to... Somebody was really trying to keep their nature in check, keep their energy in check. I don't know, a lot of times when I see this, it can indicate someone, maybe they're connected to someone else or tied to someone else. So they're practicing loyalty. This is someone that has a strong, loyal nature. You could be dealing with a Leo, whether it's their moon or rising or sun. Could also be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, I said Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So those are the energies that I'm seeing coming out, but there is definitely an attraction, and someone had been trying to hold off and control that, but the energy was strong. You know, it was taking a lot out of this person. This is someone who is very strong-willed. I don't know if it's you or the other person, or if it's the both of you. It could be the both of you. Two very strong individuals here. One person might be very guarded, very protective. The other person is very sensual, very commanding with their presence. And you know, I feel like someone sees what they want, and now they're coming towards that. They're moving in that direction. This is someone who is determined and has made a decision. They've made up their mind. They're going after their dreams. They're going after their passions. For some of you, it could be taking a trip. Maybe you have a visitor coming to you, or you might be taking a trip to visit someone. I'm also seeing for some of you, maybe you've been having dreams about this person coming towards you. And you've been sitting here waiting patiently for this person to come. For some of you, I'm seeing like you've been leaving out, like someone is following your scent. To put it maybe spiritually, I almost feel like your soulmate is on your trail. Like they sense you, they smell you, they detect you. They're like, I'm coming towards my divine feminine, my divine masculine. I'm coming towards you. I feel you, I sense you, and you know, I'm moving towards you. I'm also seeing someone first, before they fully put themselves out there, they're going to test the waters though first to make sure that it's safe, because this person, they're dangerous. This is a dangerous love affair because she has that sickle here. So this is some sort of fatal attraction. Getting involved with this person is something very dangerous about that. And this person is attracted to danger, or you are attracted to danger. That might even be why you're attracted to this person, or why they're attracted to you, because there is danger attached. I don't know. This is someone that, every time I see this, I want to think of Prince's song, I Would Die For You. You know, he was passionate. He like, darling, if you want me to, you know, it's like, you know, that passion. And well, I loved him when I was little. I was like, that man's so passionate. That's my husband. I just knew Prince was my husband when I was little. But anyway, I don't mean to go off subject, but that is like what I'm feeling. Like there's a strong desire. And someone, I feel like at first they were fighting against that, but now they're moving towards it. There's something happening here. So here we have that Ace of Wands. So this is some sort of beginning of something. So someone may be getting ready to ask you out. There could be some sort of flirtation between you and another person. Someone may be making a bold move. And I'm just kind of seeing some sort of chemistry between two people. And I'm seeing like you guys getting ready to walk a path with someone that, you know, you have really strong passion for. Whatever opportunity this is, even if it is talking about more so something creative, especially those of you that are writers or that make music, because I'm seeing someone writing a song and it's filled with so much passion. It's like it's a hit. Like whoever is writing this song or this melody you're making or this beat that you're making, it's really going to move people. It's something in it that motivates people, makes people feel something. And I feel like it's invoking deep emotions out of people. So I feel like it's a hit, and you have something to show for it. Now, I'm also seeing for some of you, this is some sort of gift that is opening up, some sort of blessing or gift from the universe that you're receiving, and you're being crowned here. For some of you, this could be one of your spirit guides or your ancestors, and they're crowning you. And this is you saying, I receive this gift. I receive this blessing. So there is definitely some sort of energy, some positive energy taking place for you guys for this weekend here. And like I was saying, like there's going to be some sort of communication, like you've been on someone's mind. And now someone is opening up to you. I feel like you've inspired someone, or maybe you said something or whatever have you. This is someone, they're very much aware of the fact that you guys are soulmates. I don't know, maybe they didn't recognize that at first. Maybe at first this person was in the dark about that, or maybe they were in denial about it. And then I'm seeing something in regards to the number 18 or the number 9 or something that is a multiple of 9s. But I feel like this person, they recognize the truth now, and they're just like, I see it clear as day. So someone is really having clarity about who they should be with or who they want to be with. So something has awakened in someone. Like I feel like someone was asleep and now they're awakened. Their interest has been piqued, and the two of you are connecting and getting to know one another. So those of you that are single, this is really good energy because it looks like you're having you're meeting your match this weekend, or you're making some sort of connection. Or those of you that have already been kind of talking to someone, maybe you've been dating someone, you guys are getting closer. There's something that happens, maybe it's a transit in the sky, I don't know, but you guys are feeling like you can share everything with each other. I'm seeing two people who are being honest. They're being led to be honest with each other. And I feel like two people are making some sort of oath or promise to one another. So for some of you, it could be those of you that have been in established relationships. I'm seeing some sort of marriage or commitment taking place. Maybe you guys are crossing that boundary or making something official here. I'm seeing also the yin and yang between these two people. I'm seeing that divine masculine and divine feminine energy, where one is in tune with her intuition, with her subconscious or spirituality, and this person is more on the physical side, reality side. But together, you know, they are charging their energies and creating something completely new. There's a new energy being born here between the connection of these two people. So I feel like this is the birth of something new. And then here's the baby. So this is definitely the birth. The Empress is giving birth here. The Empress has been pregnant and now is giving birth. This could be a literal birth this weekend. Maybe you are giving birth, or maybe someone very close to you is giving birth. Creatively, this is having some sort of high concept idea, something that no one has ever thought of, where you are standing out from the crowd and being recognized for something that you said or something that you did. This is you being maybe popular or famous, or you're dealing with someone who is popular or famous. But for the most part, it's a birth. It's something is coming alive. The breath, I feel like God has put his breath into something and brought it to life. Like that was the final touch. Like everything had been manifesting and growing and nurturing. And then finally, all it was needed was for God to put his spirit in it, and now it's alive. So through source, it is you are bringing something to life here by his will, by God's will. Also, for some of you, be careful, because if you're not trying to have a baby, this could be a very fertile week. And, you know, whoever you're connecting with, you know, maybe you guys are just now crossing that line, and maybe you guys haven't been intimate together, but now you have. And now this is the result. Like, oops, you know, well, that was a fertile week. So now it's not so much of a birth, but it could be that you get pregnant, or you're, you know, it's a very fertile time. So be careful if that's not something that you're wanting to happen. I just saw 11:11 on my timer. Oh, you guys missed it. It's 11:13 now. But, and I started my timer kind of late, just in case you guys are like looking at the time on the thing. It's like, that isn't matching up. But, yeah, so for some of you that I feel like too, maybe it's a twin flame that you're connecting to with seeing that 11:11. And then for others of you, it could just be your, soulmate, or the one that you came to be with. And I have a personal saying that I feel that there are many soulmates, but there's only that one that you get to spend the rest of your life with. And I feel like that is what has been growing. You know, that is something that is what has been growing or manifesting, you know, in an unseen world that you could not see. Now it's coming to life here. And I hope I mentioned to, I think it was air signs or was it Libras, to write down your manifestations, because something was happening where the universe was getting ready to, you know, grant your wish. And so there was a need for you to prioritize or get that list out that you had, and get it together, retweak it or whatever you had to do, because there was something that was getting ready to happen. So I hope you guys did it, because I feel like this is your prayers being answered, that wish being granted here, that manifestation coming to life. Now, even though I'm seeing tons and tons of positive energy, the only downside is that sometimes the mother, and this isn't for everybody, but, you know, just to put it out there, sometimes the mother or the empress is someone who is temptation. So she could be tempting someone who is already in a commitment, and I'm feeling like someone is falling for temptation. They're like, I give in, I surrender, I feel I can't deny this connection anymore. But that's not the case for everyone. But for some of you, it is about temptation. And I do feel like there's a strong sexual energy for this weekend. And look how she's sitting on a throne of, you know, that big, nice throne that she's sitting on. So, you know, those of you that have been waiting patiently, you know, hopefully this is it for you guys. And if it isn't this weekend, you guys, it's in your energy field. So just be patient, because something is getting ready to happen. Okay, so let me further clarify the mother here. Also, I'm feeling like, see, and then the Eight of Wands is coming out. So that's a lot of activity going on. It's communication, it's action, and it's flirtation. And a lot of times it is like multiple orgasms for me. But I was getting ready to say, well, that just threw me off, thinking about all the multiple orgasms. Sorry. Oh, goodness. Well, let me focus on the Empress here. It'll come back to me. Yes, somebody is ready to nurture. I see somebody has been leaving that trail out. Like, come follow me. Here you go. Somebody been following those breadcrumbs like a bird. And someone's been on your path. Someone has been on they've been following you. They've been watching, they've been waiting. Sorry if you guys hear a bunch of weird talking in the background. My son is on the phone, playing his game. Okay, so it's clarified by the Queen of Swords. So this could be an air sign that you're dealing with, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or it could be, you know, communication, like someone that you've been thinking about, or someone has been thinking about you, and now there is communication. And yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Venus in your chart, wherever it's located, may have something to do with what's happening. Like, I know Venus is now 2 degrees in Scorpio. So if Venus is conjunct one of your personal planets right now, or if Venus is hitting one of your personal angles, like your 1st house, 4th house, 7th or 10th house, that could also be activating this energy for you guys. So there's definitely some sort of planetary alignment. The conditions are fertile. The conditions are good. Whatever desires you're trying to manifest, whatever it is that you're wanting to happen, I feel like the conditions are made right now, and things are ripening. Everything's been set. Whatever has been dry is now lubricated and alive. And there's an attraction. This is a window, the window of opportunity, and this person is coming through that window of opportunity. They're rushing into, intuitively, instinctively, maybe they know that this is the last time in a long time that they may have this opportunity. So someone is rushing through. They're like, okay, I don't want to miss this opportunity this time. So things are being aligned for you and this person to come together. Things are being aligned. The timing, something about the timing, although I gave you guys a time frame, there's still something hidden about what's happening. There's still something that the universe doesn't want you to know about just yet. So just trust your intuition. Make sure that if you have more than one suitor coming towards you, or if there's more than one person that you're moving towards, to use your intuition to make that best decision, because don't overthink it. Your first mind, whatever that first mind is, it's like, okay. And then two, how you know something is good timing, something is for you, is because things just start falling into place. It's not forced, it's not rushed. It just happens because it's for you, because the timing is right. Maybe previously, if this is someone that you've been trying to connect with, the conditions weren't right, the energy wasn't right, but now there's been a shift. You have to just be patient and wait for things to align. Now things are just going to happen naturally. You don't feel like you have to sit around, wait, become frustrated because things are happening, and you're going to be like, oh, this is what it's like when something is supposed to happen. Now I understand when I'm forcing something to happen versus when something is for me. So I feel like that is going on with you guys. Ooh, and then look how the lovers, so this is definitely some sort of divine timing, is divine connection. This is also something that is part of your karma. You may have some sort of spiritual contract with this person. You may have already dreamed about this person, or have been having dreams about this person coming into your life. So it's definitely being aligned to you. There's going to be communication. Also, the communication, the first point of contact with this person might be something hidden or secretive to it. Like maybe is through private message. Maybe you're just not telling people. Maybe you guys are developing some sort of connection and you're not telling people about it. Like this could go on for like a couple of months and people wouldn't even know it. Like, I didn't know that you were even talking to anyone. And it's just like, yeah, we've been talking for quite some time now. And so I just overall feel like the timing is right, and secrets are getting ready to come out. Also, I feel like at one point there could have been some sort of indecisiveness. Someone couldn't make up their mind. They had a very difficult decision. You guys had been distant from each other, even though there was some sort of strong connection that you were having with this person. You may have had some sort of telepathic connection with this person. You just felt the energy, but the both of you were playing games or holding back. Or because they were holding back, you said, well, hell, I'm holding back. I'm not giving them any energy if they're not willing to put the work in. So, if they're going to be guarded, then me too. So it's something that has been in a long time making, and it's been difficult to get off and running. But now I feel like that is what is now happening here. And even though I just kind of feel like the Ace of Wands is self-explanatory, I just want to dig in just a little further, and then I'm going to pull a couple of romance angel cards here. I just saw 21, 21. 21. Okay, so yes, that person rushing in, they're attracted to you, or they're showing you that they're attracted. I mean, it could start off as some sort of physical attraction, but whatever have you, it's still, you're going to have clarity about someone's motives. Someone is speaking their truth. And see, we have the Emperor, and the Emperor has been watching for a while. So when the Emperor gets ready to come in, ladies, watch out, because he does not back down. Once he has his mind made up, there's no stopping him. I was just explaining to someone tonight that this is like the Terminator. The Emperor is like, he's like metal, some cyborg that won't stop, that doesn't take no for an answer. This person, I feel like, can no longer resist. You know, they have been holding back. This person is usually very disciplined. They can control themselves really well. This is someone who I've been telling you guys for months. This is not someone who you can just, ladies, that you can just walk in front of with the shortest skirt showing your little butt cheeks. Like, he's not going to give a shit about that. He's like, that doesn't faze me. Like, booty, I'm jaded by booty. Like, I get that all the time. Like, what else? Come at me another way, or I'll come at you when I'm ready. You know, the Emperor is a very strong-willed and very disciplined person here. But when he's ready, he's coming in for you. He nonstop. You can't tell him no. You can't hurt his feelings. He's just coming forward. He won't stop. And then, because look, we have the Seven of Cups here at the bottom. Also, this person may have rejected you at one point, but maybe because they were going through something. But I'm seeing someone who feels confident now, and the Seven of Cups is starting off either as an affair or a secret, or there's, you know, is some sort of hidden. Is something hidden about the connection, the way it starts off. It doesn't have to continue that way, but it's like it's starting off as something hidden or secret. And those of you whose Venus in your chart, in your personal chart, and if you look at these planetary alignments and transits, like if you have anything that is conjunct Venus or trining Venus, sextile, opposite, square Venus, something's being activated, basically, cosmically, which is making this possible. It's making this connection possible. All right, so what additional messages do we have for air signs for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Additional messages. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I feel like you are offering up something, or you've maybe made some sort of sacrifice. I almost feel like somebody has been saying, like, please God, if you make this person mine, I promise to do this, or I promise to do that. If you just give this to me. So I feel like you are putting your offering out to the universe. Those of you that practice spell work, or if this is Yoruba, the Yoruba religion, I always forget, I'm so sorry. But you know, where you have any religion where you have your ancestors laid out on an altar or something, I feel like you've put something on your altar. You've put your prayer out there. You left them candy, or you left them their favorite treats, and in hopes that they would set you up with a good match. And so I feel like that's what you've been doing. This says let your friends help you. So I'm feeling like for some of you, this is going to be an introduction or a hookup, or through a third entity. This person will be introducing you to another person because of a third entity. So even if it's not your friend, but through a friend of a friend, whatever have you, there is bringing you to somebody, or aligning you to be with someone. We do have pay attention to the red flags, but maybe that's because of that affair part. Just make sure that everyone's telling the truth and being honest. And I did see a lot of honesty coming out with the swords and the sun. There is some sort of deception in regards to your connection. So for many of you, maybe it is starting off like an affair, or maybe you're connecting with someone who, you know, you're not supposed to be connecting with. Maybe it's your friend's ex. Maybe it's a family member's ex. Because there's something secretive about this connection that it's like you guys aren't telling people. If this is happening to you, that also could be the case. Like if you've had some suspicions that someone was connecting to your partner, or your partner was connecting to someone, that could be a possibility. You know, maybe you've been asking for a sign, and this is your clarity. This is a sign. If that is the case, you know, this is saying free yourself. It's time to take back your control of your life. Just, you know, move on, because there's someone else for you. So I feel like this message is more so for people who are on the other end. Like, unfortunately, the person, if something is starting off as an affair, like your partner might be having an affair on you. Because of there is some sort of flirtation, and someone has been calling in their soulmate, and I do feel like someone is going to see the person that they love this weekend. They're going off to see this person. They feel guided. They feel like what they're doing is right, because they're like, I feel like we have a soul contract, or I feel like I'm meant to be with this person. I just want to test the waters and see, you know, what happens from here. If there is no chemistry, I'll let it go. But if there's chemistry, then that means I feel like I need to keep going with the flow of things. So I'm seeing good and bad news. I mean, good news for the people who are finding new love, but bad news for the people who are maybe getting cheated on. So, you know, I'm sorry. I'm not advocating cheating, but, you know, when I pick that, I'm just a messenger, and that's how I view things. This is just life. You know, things happen. Shit happens. It happened to me. It happened to you. You know, just, I know that maybe my attitude is more kind of blasé about it, but, you know, I guess because I've been through the worst, I've healed, and now I'm able to just see things from a different perspective. Life is life. You know, it is what it is. So, you guys, I just hope you take away the messages that resonated. Hope I helped. Thank you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.